Legal disclaimer. Do not make this trade. Seriously, don't. This video is for educational purposes only and placed by a professional trader from Maverick Trading. Maverick Trading is sponsoring this trading experiment with a $100,000 trading account. To trade for Maverick Trading, you can submit an application for stock, option trader or currency trader from the link in the video description below.
Well, here we are, number 62. We're going to go to 100 trades. Here we are at 62. Welcome, everybody. What are we doing here? You guys know the drill. We're trying to show that the biggest conspiracy theory is not that the earth is flat. The biggest conspiracy theory is that everything in trading always focuses 100% on the entry and hardly anything on the exit. We're saying the exit is more important than the entry, and by doing that, or to prove that, we're making random trades. So, let's talk about what we're going to do in Trade 62. I just got back from the island of Fiji. It was absolutely wonderful. I traveled a bit to go see a rugby game there. Awesome game. And I wanted to share a little bit of my experience there with you. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at the companies that do business in Fiji and try to find something there. At first, I wanted to do a trade on the Fiji dollar. The Fiji cross against the dollar, or the Fiji dollar against the US dollar. And then you can pull up a chart on this and you can see this really sporadic activity. Why is this so sporadic? Well, because basically it's very thinly traded. And you can see that there are some days where just not a lot of activity. So this is untradeable. And it does not fit our requirements at the Flat Earth Trading Society. So because it does not fit the requirements, we can't do a currency trade on the Fijian dollar. So let's go just do a Google search and see what US companies do the most business in Fiji. All right, we'll use this little snippet right here from the International Trade Association. So we've got General Mills, Coca-Cola, Colgate, Palmolive, Johnson & Johnson, Procter & Gamble. So let's take those five. Let's take those five and make a trade off of one of these five. So I'm going to make a wheel real quick, 1 through 5. General Mills will be 1, Coke 2, 3. You guys get the point. All right, here's our wheel of 5. Let's go ahead and spin it. Let's see what we get, and then we'll just match that up with the corresponding stock. Number 4 is it. So let's go back to that. Let's see, 4 was Johnson & Johnson. So that is going to be the trade, but we do not know if it's going to be long or short yet. Let's take a look at Johnson & Johnson's chart. Let's make sure that we've got our 13 EMA there. And you can see that Johnson & Johnson has been fairly sideways here. But right here, right now, we have an upward sloping 13 EMA on a daily chart. So this is going to be a long. Current price is 161.11. Current ATR is right here at $1.96. So those are our trade numbers. Let's go fill it in. It is February 28, 2024. The trade is long Johnson & Johnson. Entry price somewhere around 161.11. ATR is at $1.96. So 2x ATR, so 196 times 2, is $3.92, which means our initial stop is going to be at 157.19. We just need to go get our position size. First, we're going to check our account balance. Then we'll do a position sizing calculator, and then we'll go ahead and make the trade. Let's check in on our account, and let's just take a look at what we got going on right now. We have 4 trades going on right now. Basically, we've got 3 trades just basically at right around break-even, small losses. But then we've got our big gain in PIO. And we're just going to let this one run. We've already made 2 adjustments on it. You can see we got our trailing stop there. As long as this thing wants to keep going up, we are very, very happy to let it keep going up. At some point, it will retrace, stop us out, but that's going to be a nice gain. We're talking about a 6x ATR gain on that one. And that's how we're going to win this game, is that we know that we're going to get a few that are really big winners. And you can see that that pays for a lot of the losers. So we don't even have to be 50-50 to make money on this. Actually, right now, I think our batting percentage or our win-loss is right around 36%, which a lot of people say that's terrible. But when your profit factor is decent, it doesn't really matter. Let's go get our account balance for this trade to get our position sizing. Account balance is 101,796. Let's put that number right here, 101,796. Risk, 1% per trade. Our entry was 161.11. The first stop loss was going to be 157.19. Let's make these zeros, and we'll hit calculate. There we go, 259 shares. Let's go make this trade. Let's go ahead and add in Johnson to Johnson here. We are going to be long, and we're going to be long 259 shares. I'm just going to stick this limit a little bit above the market here. Let's go ahead and attach the trailing stop order. Our trail amount was going to be 392, 2x ATR. Always make sure it's good till canceled. Hit submit. All right, we are filled on that. The price that we're filled was 161.20. So 161.20 is the final entry price. With a fill of 161.20, that gives our initial stop at 157.28. Our first target is 165.12. At that point, we tighten it up, and then at 169.04, we're going to do what we've done 61 other times, very robotically, simply following rules. We're going to adjust to 1.5 ATR, then to 1 ATR. And what are we going to do after that? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Why? Because trading only works if you're consistent on every single trade. If you are building a trading system and you are constantly doing different things, how could you possibly ever measure your results because you have no system? You're just simply doing things off of the whim of your emotions. So we do nothing. We sit there, we watch if we want, we don't watch. It doesn't really matter because everything is taken care of. Take care. Goodbye, everybody.